Welcome back to the Inside Edge with Wes Cusworth and Mark Brunga. Finals beckon. Semi-finals in GCA 1 should be two cracking contests, Lara versus East Belmont, and also the game between North Geelong and South Barwon.
Absolutely love this time of year, Wes. This is a great time to be alive, and we've got two fantastic games in Division 1. I reckon they're really hard to pick, particularly that second game between Lara and East Belmont. They played a pretty close game a couple of weeks ago, although on Lara's deck, East Belmont are going to have to find a few more runs because they just didn't quite make enough last time, and Lara ran them down fairly comfortably, but I think it's a fairly even contest. As for the Magpies, well, they are in scintillating form, have been all year, top of the ladder. South Barwon, well, they've sort of had an interesting run with a couple of ties and various things over recent weeks, but they certainly are right in the mix, but I think North Geelong might just be too good for them in the end.
In GCA 2, there's equally important matches. Of course, it's Marshall versus Geelong City and Bellpost Hill heading the table up against Torquay, who no doubt were probably one of the few teams that were happy to see it tumble down last weekend.
Absolutely. I think they were doing the rain dance fairly early there at Torquay. Look, the Tigers have been really good under James Fisher this year. I think he's done a superb job in marshalling the club together after a pretty turbulent season the year before. And he's got them playing some really good cricket, but I just think Bellpost Hill are just that little bit more classier, and I reckon they will get the job done. As for Marshall and Geelong City, I'm saying this is a toss of a coin, because I think Marshall have been thereabouts all season up near the top of the table, but I've just sensed that there's something going on at Geelong City at the moment, and I reckon they're playing their best cricket at the right end of the year. So I'm tipping a fairly close game. I'm going to stick my neck out. I'm going for the Bears.
Okay, and in GCA 3, it's a really interesting one at Grinta Reserve. It's Lethbridge versus Corio. I dare say that you're pretty pleased to see those two sides through.
Isn't that a great result, Wes? Lethbridge have been absolutely fantastic this year in Division 3, and Corio have been fantastic as well. Some great batting for them. Look, I reckon Lethbridge might just get the job done. They're riding a bit of a tide, and I reckon they'll get the job done.
Geelong West versus St Albans Breakwater should be a cracker.
Yeah, absolutely. Ken Spencer's the key here. If he gets going for Geelong West and they post a decent enough score, I think that Geelong West will probably have enough in the tank to get that done and get through to the grand final.
And not forgetting, of course, coming up on Monday night, it's the GCA presentation night. We have the presentation of the Jack Singh Medal, the Barry McMahon Medal and the Jan Nowicki Medal for the GCA 1, 2 and 3 respectively best players, of course, along with the Barwon Women's Cricket Competition Premier Player. It should be a fantastic evening.
Absolutely, Wes. It'll be great to go out and christen the new rooms at North Geelong as well. So looking forward to getting out there and having a look and have some people with us this year. We had a pretty lonely old affair at Newtown and Chilwell last year, but we'll actually have some people to cheer the mistakes.
Yes, we will indeed. And of course, that is being live streamed through the GCA Facebook, so be sure to take care to notice that one and follow us throughout the course of the evening. Mark, thanks so much for your company this week.
Pleasure.
We hope you've enjoyed the program, and of course, we'll be back next Friday night.